Station ruled the nation. True FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Wednesday morning is midweek. Another day. 10 minutes up to 7 o'clock. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS. The Truth Breakfast Show. 9641. Your all-time favorite dial. Since 2005. This frequency remains consistent. When you wake up in the morning, switching on your FM dial, it's got to be 96.1 megahertz on the FM band. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show, Mondays to Friday, from 7:30 to 10 a.m. in the morning. Serving breakfast in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia, the 15 counties. When you wake up in the morning and think about a better country, a better Liberia. Welcome to Liberia's biggest breakfast show, the love of liberty brought us together. Let justice be done to all. And that's some of all of us. Good morning to our leaders. Look, let me say good morning. Good morning to the president. Yes, I normally greet the president. Good morning to our president, President Joseph Juma Boykai. Good morning. Good morning to the member of the 55th, the House of Legislature. Good morning. Did I hear you say you will shut it down? This is not possible. Good morning to the Speaker. When you took out the gravel yesterday, you knock it. And even if nothing is done, we're going to shut this house down. This is the TBS. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Roberts. Guess who's back? Who's back? Maka Davis. Perfect collaboration. And Ansu is going to get his Redemption Valley back. Yeah, so Maka is getting a brief out. Let me just read this out. Our morning motivation this morning is coming up from Ambassador Alaa Sheikh Al-Mustafa Kuyate. Yes, Ambassador Alaa Sheikh Kuyate with our morning motivation this morning. He says, be humble. Be humble. We came empty-handed. We'll leave empty-handed. A candle lighting another candles will cause no darkness, but brightness. If you don't have to share, kind words to those in need of charity. Smiling and greeting your neighbor means no harm, but brighten your day as you move on. It is none of the great losses greatness by disappearing. This should be a reminder that every Congo will be Congo no matter how long he or she exists. As he concludes, the ground might be light. The ground must be at least as everyone walks, crawls, and make movement on it. Interestingly, life is lifeless, as breath is priceless. Yes, this is Ambassador Sheikh Al Mustafa Kuyate, Ambassador at large. Diplomats don't talk anymore. Anyway, good morning, folks. This is O'Neill Maka. Good morning. It's great to have you back. Yes, how you doing this
Good
morning?
morning. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the man too back.
Yes, good morning. Good morning to our wonderful.
Yeah, man, my spy way open to again.
Yes, good
Yes.
morning to all of our people, and let me say a special thanks to Ansu Salif and you, the rest of the team, and a special thank you to Henson Dega and the entire news team for what we call holding the ground until our return. I mean, it's great. Let me say thanks to the CEO and Director General of RCR Liability for granting me.
It's liability double dipping.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
He's the CEO,
CEO
and he's the
and
Director General.
He's
Anyway,
double dipping.
yeah, we'll leave it for another day.
Yeah, so thanks to all of you, the team. To be sincere, I miss the team a lot. Yes, when you are away, sometimes you're thinking about a show. When you are lucky to be in a network area, you just pass through and stuff like that. And thanks to Radio Box, our station online.
Okay.
Yes, I used to follow Truth FM online. Like I've always told people, just go to Google Play Store and download Radio Box. Once you open it, you will see Truth FM right there. Just click, and once you have internet, you can listen to Truth FM from any part of the world. I'm not saying Liberia or any part of the world you can listen to Truth FM. So I mean, I'm grateful. And again, as we move to some parts of the country, we could only, get Truth FM. That was very good also. And let me say thanks to the team a lot. You don't. When you are in here, you don't appreciate a lot until you get out there.
Okay.
So I think is something that I think Truth FM is doing a massive work in the country, and we've come back with a new advocacy. Yes, we have come back with a new advocacy because, like during the course of the election, I raised this issue about why is it that some private schools, faith-based schools, and privately owned institutions get subsidy from the government through the national budget. Some private clinics, health facilities, get subsidy from the government, and some, institutions. But why recognized media institutions in the country don't get subsidy from the government as well?
Okay.
Because I mean, they are working to shape the discourse. They are working to ensure that our people get information about governance. They get information about education, about health. I think we have reached the point to take on to this advocacy and even reach at the level of the legislature that the next budget year, some recognized media institutions in the country should be able to get a share of the cake. I think this is important for you. But guess what?
How?
I know when I raised this issue, somebody told me somebody would say, we won't give them money to go and be criticizing us. But that is not the case. Do you think the criticism is more than the national duty we perform here? I don't think so. This is something to look at for you.
And as a matter of fact, you visited Lupa County for the very first time.
Absolutely.
I saw the posts. I felt jealous constructively.
Yeah,
I've never been.
You have not been anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
I've been to Bomin, Grand Kid County, Grand Bassa,
That's all.
and
Mangibi, of course.
Mangibi County, of course.
Bon County, you've been to Bon.
No.
You haven't
Yeah, bomb, Salala.
yeah.
Yeah, Tiawan Gongolo always maybe enter Nimba.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel, how was Lofa?
Well, Lofa is good. Lofa is one of the 4 top counties in the country.
Okay. It's still bread basket.
In terms of development, especially in terms of hard work, when it comes to the mind to develop, Lofa is there. The reason I say 4 is because, no disrespect to the other counties, please. I didn't visit all of the counties. No disrespect to the other counties.
Okay.
I'd say 4 because obviously we can rule out Maserado, Nimba, Lofa, and Bong. these three counties plus Montserrado making it four. I think they are doing marvelous after the Liberian Civil War. We see new structures, we see the mind for development across these areas. Even though Nimba and Bong are slightly ahead in terms of infrastructure development.
Okay.
But the people of Lofa are also.
They still consider themselves the bread basket?
Well, I want to say because of road issues, I'm not sure Lofa is still bringing food more than Nimba.
Nimba County,
Yes,
okay.
I'm not sure. Yes, but they are still very in a top bracket.
That's the road
Yes.
condition. How many hours from here to Lofa?
Well, if I will be able to do hours,
you must
but
live in a car
I
again.
no, it's difficult to sleep. I think, yeah. I was-
Why you're just looking everywhere?
Yes, I was just watching. You know, I was a little bit excited to go to Lofa because for the first time, you remember when we went to Bon County
Okay.
for the PUI election during the Congress, we voted that we wanted to carry the next Congress to Lofa.
To Lofa.
That was my dream of going to Lofa for the first time, but thanks to the Ministry of Agriculture for a 40 minutes opportunity to go to Lofa. So
Okay.
Lofa, the road. You want to talk a little bit about the road?
Yeah, is it okay?
Yes, the road is okay, but not 100% okay. I can grade the road as being about 84% okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And let me say thanks to the government. I think they are doing because they stay continuing massive work.
The 22 million.
Yes, the 22 million. I believe that they did a lot of work in Lofa. The only place in Lofa that is still a challenge, which they are working on, is from, let me get the town name correctly, is from Baziwen to Vonjama.
Okay.
Yes, so actually I passed that area because we left from there. I think the 11th or 12th of June. Yes, so I think they are passed. So it was between the area was the place that is yet to be completed.
Okay.
But from Salaye town, all the way passing through Zozo, going all the way. So Kolahun Foya, they are behind Vonjama.
Okay.
So when you get on that side on you to be friend with you, you have no worries about bad road.
Wow.
Yes, you have no worry. Like I said, the only area that have problem that they are working on very actively. I'm very sure that the remaining portion of that road will be less than 25% now to get to Vonjama. So, but when you cross Vonjama and you want to go to Foya, going to Kolahun way, I mean, you have no worries about the road.
It's a free road.
I can say clearly that the roads are good. And we'd like to again appreciate the government for that because people we spoke to along the route, they said it will have taken us maybe a day and a half to even reach to Vonjama. But we left from here. We stopped in Banga for some time. We picked up and we went smoothly until we reached between that area. I talk about Baziwan going to Vonjama before we realized that we are going to bad area. We're just moving as smoothly as you can run from here to Ganta. Wow. Yeah, so I mean they are doing some marvelous job there. Let me appreciate them. However, there's still some challenges along the road. I saw a post from some persons showing some portion of the road. We captured that one. I even have some videos of that. The bad portion of the road, we captured that on video, and we also captured the good part of the road, which is almost 84% of the road. So just a little of 15% is still bad going to Lofa. So I can say that for a fact.
Great. Yes, I can say that for Father Maka Davis back. Yes, great folks. This is the True Breakfast Show. Let's see what we have for you on the lineup. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Yes. Let's bring the lineup. What's making news this morning? Wednesday morning on the Breakfast Show, 96.1, the Heart and Soul of Liberia. Let's see what we have this morning.
Yes, so let's bring you the lineup for the show this morning. Again, this is the TBS. I can remember the last time I mentioned the TBS.
Okay.
On Truth 96.1 FM, the Heart and Soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. It's Wednesday, June 19, 2024. Health come shortly with David Coty this morning. That will be followed by the review of the papers. Bring you update from the print media this morning on the show. You are aware this show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited, the Pan-African Bank. Again, in our studio chat this morning, we'll talk about community dwellers calling for help from the National Disaster Management Agency and other institutions in the country. As you are aware, we are in the rainy season. Yes, we're in the rainy season. So people are coming out. And also, the president needs to. We will talk about this morning. The Supreme Court bench is not complete. As you are aware, they are short one justice, one associate justice. The late
Joseph
Councilor
Nambwe.
Joseph Nambwe has not been replaced. So we'll talk about that. Again, another news. The House of Representatives, members are furious. They believe that the Senate is getting preferential treatment from the executive while they are being strangulated.
Yeah.
The speakers come out and threaten to shut the House down.
Shut it
I mean,
down.
in the US, you would say there's going to be a partial closure of the government of Liberia.
Yeah.
This is a major issue. We'll talk about it this morning. And coming up at 8:20 to 8:30 this morning, we'll open the lines for you to have interactions with us on the TBS this morning. The segment Talk to Your Leader. 8:30 to 9:10 will bring you some issues about education this morning. Our guest will be a team from the Harvest Intercontinental American University. They will be here this morning. Dr. Marmowa Freeman Moore, the acting president of the university, and Dr. Jacob Mempokoya, the dean of the university. They will be here this morning to talk about education on the TBS. At 10 after 9, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, commercials brought to you proudly by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. At 9:15 to 10 o'clock this morning, Kapau Safety Security Emergency Response Team will be our guest on the last segment of the TBS. Andrew, we said the team will come here to talk about their activities in the security sector as well, their contribution to the country. In the midst of all, country first.
Yes, beautiful lineup. So much energy for Maka this morning. I tell you.
Absolutely, because I missed the radio.
That's why it can happen.
Yes, I missed the radio.
I'm just sitting here, just watching it, just going on and on and on.
And just following the flow.
Yeah, just following the flow.
You know,
one week, how many weeks? 1 week,
days.
1 week,
Yeah.
4 days.
Yeah.
You missed a microphone.
yes, I'm taking my phone when I'm in Van Jama, look at the TBS. I see one fat boy sitting in my seat, and he's just there speaking series. And what's going on here? Thank you, Asu. Thank you.
Yeah. Great. Let's bring in Health Tip with Derek Ernest Kotu. We have to run in time this morning.
Yes, sure.
Derek, you have to tell us who is this lawmaker always sleeping in Parliament. This minister that will pay so much, is sleeping in Parliament with position. She's going to fall.
The minister, why are you writing? He said, I want to talk to that boy.
That boy. Derek Kotu, who's sleeping in Parliament?
Well, are you deleted?
Well, I
Now is that a minister? Is that a lawmaker? How will he sleep in Parliament?
You never get there.
Okay.
No, well, that guy will get there. He tried before he will get there. He will be sleeping in Parliament. Yeah. I'm in trouble this morning.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. We don't have much time this morning. Just Health Tip, Derek Ernest Kotu.
Thank you. Mr. Ambassador, welcome back. Thank you for your independent report on Lofa County. At least when people talk, people will believe it. Now, if you have never been to the hospital before to know the status of your heart, please do it today. Because one person dies every 33 seconds from cardiovascular disease or heart disease, such as heart attack. Heart attack is when there is a blockage of blood flow to your heart muscles. That is blood not reaching to your heart muscles. That is heart attack. And heart attack can lead to heart failure. Heart failure is when your heart is not pumping blood properly. It's very dangerous. All right. You can only live for 5 years when you have heart failure. Only 5 years. Some people are lucky to go up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But if you have heart failure, you can't live more. So you need to know the status of your heart by going to the hospital. Number 3, another heart problem or crisis is cardiac arrest. And that one is when your heart stops working. That is a malfunction of the electricity of the heart. It simply means when the heart stops working. I know you don't want to be in that particular situation. I just told you that in every 1 minute, every 1 minute, in every 33 seconds, people die, somebody dies. Now, Cardiac arrest is very dangerous because it has no warning sign. It can attack you anywhere, even in your sleep. You can die in your sleep. Now, if your heart stops beating for few minutes, you will die. I did not say a few hours. I didn't say a few days. I didn't say a few weeks, not a few months. Just few minutes. Your heart stops working, you will die. So it's good to know about the heart. Go and check it. Just leave your house today. Go to the hospital and say, I came to do my EKG. That's the heart test. Don't take it lightly. It's a very serious matter. You could be the next person. Remember this. Signs that you have heart attack 1 month beforehand. Oh, this is very serious. If you see these particular signs happening to you, in 1 month time, you will be attacked by heart attack. Be very careful. Number one, chest pain. Once you have chest pain, very severe one, don't take it light. Go to the hospital pronto, which means without delay. Number two, fatigue. Fatigue simply means when you're feeling overtired with a strong desire to sleep. Oh, don't take it light. That's not a simple sign. It may not be unique to a heart attack, but it has something to do with heart attack. So please go to the hospital or the doctor quickly. Number three, shortness of breath. When you start to notice that your breath is getting short, go to the hospital quickly. Number four, sleep problem. Number five, cold sweat. Oh, when you are sweating but feeling cold, feeling chilly, how can you be sweating and you're supposed to be feeling hot and you're feeling cold while you are sweating? Go to the hospital quickly. Number six, heartburn. When you start to notice heartburn, go to the hospital quickly. It could lead to a heart attack. In less than 1 month, you could be dead. Number seven, nausea. Nausea is an urge to vomit. You're not vomiting but you want it. You're just feeling that way. Sometimes people say, my stomach, I feel bad in the stomach. When you start to feel those things, don't take them light. Number eight, sudden dizziness. Dizziness is when you feel like your head is spinning or you're getting off balance. Number nine, which is the last one now, pain that spreads to the neck, to the shoulders, arm, the back, your jaw, your teeth, and sometimes in the upper part of the belly. All those kind of small pains, don't take them light. The main mission of the program every morning is to ask you, to encourage you, to tell you to go to the hospital. That's my main mission here every morning. Just go check yourself. You may be surprised that when you get there, the doctor will tell you your heart is not working well. And will tell you what to do and what not to do. But if you just sit into your house, you don't get in an SUV and go to the hospital, or you don't want to walk to the hospital near you, right by your business. Thank you very much for the time. Welcome back, Ambassador.
Thank you, Omo. Thank you so much. How is Breville?
Okay, cool. I'm sitting in my mic tail yard here, just looking around, looking at my trees.
Okay, we'll pay a visit to you later this afternoon.
No. Forget it. You're not coming here.
Even for the fact that you missed me for almost 2 weeks?
Yes, and guess what? Yesterday, I don't know the guys, there's somebody acted for you. They wanted to know where you were. I said, the mayor's on vacation. Yeah. I miss you a whole lot, but you're not coming to my house. Show you the people who are free to come here. A man like Christopher Salih, yes. Ugly people can come here, but not you, not O'Neill. You're not coming here. If you want to come in the night.
Okay, right. No problem.
Thank you for putting us on.
How you doing the friendship? No problem.
Thank you. Dear Ernest, go to our health. Let's bring you the review of the local dailies. Yeah, so with no time to waste, let's bring you the review of the local dailies. On the Wednesday morning, the Truth Breakfast Show. From the Independent newspaper, the newsstand for 40 Liberian dollars. The front page of from the Independent government prop salary misdeeds takes action on national payroll clean up and consultancy guidelines. I'm seeing The CSA director here, Josiah Jokaye, government cleans up national payroll. It's on the front page of the Independent. Grab a copy and read the rest of this story. Huge barrier as 1.4 million Liberian children lacks access to education. It's a sub-lead story on the front page of the Independent. 1.4 million is reported on the front page of the Independent. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page, drugs tax for returnees. Spokesperson reveals. It's on the back page of the Independent newspaper. Yes, grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Pipe-borne water restored to rural Monserrado. Okay, kudos to Mo Ali. Okay, Mo, good morning there. Yes, answer review from the Independent.
Yeah, let's go for the New Republic newspaper, volume 14, number 107. The lead story on the front page of the New Republic newspaper, Speaker Kofa Vex says they will shut down House if, well, the photograph of the speaker and the Capitol building is captured on the front page of the New Republic newspaper. Still on the front page, three government entities sent for investigation for grave financial leakages. Josiah Jokai, the Director General of CSA, is also captured here on the front page of the New Republic newspaper. Let's go to the back page. The back page of the New Republic newspaper, publish your assets. Citizens demand Boakai is sub-lead story on the back page. I'm seeing a photograph of the president right here. LEC begins medical screening for employees to promote well-being of staff. Okay, LEC is doing that. B Mountain presents US 450,000 to affected communities. Well, I'm seeing elders and chiefs receiving what is check but paper exchange between some executives of the company right here on the back page of the New Republic newspaper. The final story, the Supreme Court banned 3 lawyers for dishonesty. Well, I'm only seeing the Temple of Justice photograph here on the back page of the New Republic newspaper.
Great. So last up for my end, because of time, have to do with the Inquirer newspaper. Good morning to the owner, female editor. So far, I know Winnie Siwa Jimin. Not many females who have as editor.
I don't know whether Jimin is the editor of the Women Voices.
She's okay. Yes. So the Inquirer newspaper, empty lock-up classrooms as U.S. lecturers defy administration on resumption. Empty lock-up classrooms as U.S. lecturers defy administration resumption. A photo of the University of Liberia campus locked over the building, trending on Facebook. Is captured on the front page of the Inquirer. Grapple copy. Government saving heap as CSA uncovers grave financial leakages. Josiah Joka again is captured here on the front page from the Inquirer. Let's go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page, B Mountain delivers on corporate social responsibility. Presents 450,000 to Kilmantinians. Well, it's on the back page of the Inquirer. Grab a copy. EU funding fisheries communities project holds roundtable. Okay, it's a sub-lead story, yeah, and it's a sad news on the back page of the Inquirer. Erosion destroy homes in West Point. This is district number 7, Monserrado. Erosion destroy homes in West Point. Well, ends the review of the Inquirer this morning.
Yeah, so finally is the Women Voices newspaper. The top story on the front page, creeping paralysis. Creeping paralysis. House of Representatives to shut down if. Well, I'm seeing the president and the speaker captured on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper. The sub-lead story, President Boakai's digital skill training in disarray. It is a question mark to this headline. Women Voices investigates. So that's the 2 top story on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper.
Yeah, so because of time, I again want to say thank you to the editors, the managing editors for the papers, bringing it out on the show. I mean, everyone, is something good to bring the papers up regularly on the morning hours. So before you getting out there, these stories are interesting to you. As you're driving, maybe around the Vamuma, the Broad Street, wherever you find yourself, and you have an interest in the papers, just go and get them for 40 for 50 Liberian dollars and read the rest of these stories making news from the print media. Yes, again, we'd like to say good morning. Welcome to the TBS. The show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia. Well, Orange is the only network that we're saying there is no service charge if you recharge with your DSTV, your Satcom. You can recharge with all service charge deducted from your amount. So Maybe if you recharge in the $8 package, if you have exactly $8 on your Orange wallet, you can pay for the DSTV, your Satcom. You want to
That is
watch?
good.
Yes, you want to watch the Euro Cups. Your last day we saw Portugal in a 9 minute winning 2-1. If you're out of package, you have exact $30. No comment for you.
No, I get you.
Yeah, you can recharge. Then if you want to send a difficulty on a good gesture, want to say welcome back to Ambassador Maka.
Mhm,
If you have exact $1,000 on your Orange money,
mhm.
you can send out $1,000, no service charge.
Wow,
Yes.
that's great.
Yes. So if you're going to withdraw from that, and 1% will be taken out. So you
Okay.
see, Orange is doing that. The Pan African Bank, EcoBank, have a team of staff in Ganta currently carrying on this salary savings account message across the country. Yes, Avi, Family, and the rest of the team in Ganta like to say good morning. We want to encourage you to make use of the Pan African Bank, EcoBank, the only bank in Liberia since 1847 that have introduced the credit card. Yes, first of its kind. Yes, you can have a credit card. You need to have an account with the bank. You need to have a saving account or a salary account with the bank, EcoBank, that enable you to have the credit card. So the credit card comes in two packages: the Premier and the Advantage. The Premier for those who have the big businesses, you can credit up to 10,000.
Okay.
Yes, people that they code it and I know no job, no nothing.
Yeah, they can credit 10,000.
No. Wait,
Yeah.
how you pay?
Yes. So you get it, what, the advantage?
You do the Advantage card.
Yes.
You get it 10,000 because the previous government, who that
Yeah,
they
pension
pension money
yeah.
benefits, Supreme Court say pay the people.
You say not pay.
Yeah, some of them hold it, so you get to that. They will going to take the Advantage card. So go and get the Advantage card. But again, because of time, we want to say good morning, welcome to the TBS, and some of the talking point we're going to push it out for tomorrow. Yeah, so the State Run University on yesterday, I had Dr. Bernice Dan, former health minister. She's the vice president for health sciences. They were set to launch this the doctorate studies, the doctoral studies that the University of Liberia is going to introduce, officially launch on today. The program, but the program has been cancelled because of what is happening at the University of Liberia. Have been postponed. Yes, we hope to have another day. Norwich 12, please fill us in the next time for this launch. LU at long last was going to have the PhD program officially launched on today. But there's several happenings at the university, so the program is not going to be here. But my attention quickly, Baka, is at the House of Representatives. Good morning to the Honorable Speaker. I'm going to quote all the speaker what he exactly said, and maybe we'll play the audio for a few minutes. After the LRA boss addressed them, double jala, and that got Fonati Kofa so angry. The House begs NGO. Imagine the House of Representatives begging NGOs for retreat money. Is that what the speaker was saying? It's something very sad. The House of Senate had a retreat for the 7,000 or 50,000 was spent on the retreat, and the House of Representatives is crying. And the LRA boss boastfully, according to the speaker, boasted before them, saying we're raising huge revenues. Then the speaker came out, Makai said, the House begs NGO and stationary store for retreat preparation. I'm quoting Fonanti. They are prepared to make any sacrifice, but for him to come and say that he going at, for him to come and say that he is overperforming is sad. How will you say you are overperforming and we are struggling in yet? The Senate is well taken care of. The speaker is saying the Senate is well taken care of. Only 2 months of our benefit we have received. We've been here for 6 months now. Only 2 months. Oh, 2 months of our benefits were received. The reason why I had the Minister of Finance on state accounts, if we cannot find a resolution in a Fonati Kofa voice, he sounded so angrily. If we cannot find a resolution, we will shut down this house. Motion for executive. He knocks the gravel and stand up. What? Imagine that.
Yeah. Again, it is something to think about, O'Neill. The house, like in the opinions of many of the members of the house, they believe that they've been strangulated. For what grounds? You remember there was, I think a week ago, there was this speculation about a plan to remove the speaker, and it was kind of claim and counterclaim. It was opposition lawmakers who were trying to do that. It was ruling party lawmakers who were trying to do that. So all of these claims were coming, and I think I reached to the point now that the speaker had to speak out because, I mean, I think the house has been placed on a kind of situation like to say, well, there's actually no money. We are trying to raise money, but the Senate is having its will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, things are happening in the Senate. Disburse 10,000 to each of the senators for constituency visits. They disburse money for the Senate retreat, from which they got some, I should say, around $5,000 for different things. I mean, so in the end, you come out to say the House cannot have money to have their own retreat. I mean, so again, there have been a lot of criticism surrounding these kind of money payments and all of that. But the fact is that they themselves supposed to let the people know that some of these money that they are paying to them or disbursing to them are in the budget, so that they would know. Because like when people, they will not be reading the lines, all they know, they just hear the amount of money being given to a lawmaker. Everybody will browse up to say, oh, they're eating the country money and this and that. But it appears that the House is being held back. I don't know for whatever reason.
So what got to the speaker after the LRA buzz? Talk about the huge revenue, raising on a daily basis, and to the extent that he was set before them, and only 2 months of that benefit since they've been there, and the Senate is not being treated as compared to the House of Representatives, right? Like you have said, there was massive circling that Vonatu Kofa was going to be removed. So he's strangulated. All of the hands are tied. You hear him saying that going on the sidewalk, some of our lawmakers crediting. Crediting money for money changers.
I mean, to be fair, I think we should direct this to the Ministry of Finance.
Sure.
Yes, because if the House places in request for money from their own budget line to do things, and at the end of the day they can't get it, then what is going on? Why is it that the Senate can get money, but the House is not getting money?
It's not getting money. And to Speaker Kofa, we'll be disappointed if we hear that thing the next time you say we'll shut this place down. You're the first branch of government.
Why you be disappointed on you?
Why we shut it down? Then you shutting the whole country down.
Because he's speaking out of frustration.
No, man.
You can't strangulate the people on you. The people.
You can't shut the place down, Maka.
So
why would you shut the house?
That's a threat. Executive should do the right thing. That's a threat. Like the same way the president went to Western Cluster and said we will shut down, that is a threat. So it means you should take certain action that are appropriate. So you cannot have members of the House strangulated while the senators are enjoying, if I may say the liberal way, they are enjoying everything they want to have their hands on it. The House is struggling with everything.
So let's see this threat. He knocked the gravel, right? Let's see if this will move the Minister of Finance. So and take the Speaker's work in a very serious mood.
So if this speculation that the United Party administration has some plan to allegedly have some plan to remove the Speaker, because this was the kind of argument that was going on until last week. So if the Ministry of Finance cannot provide funding for the House to do what it's supposed to do, even their own benefits and stuff like that, then people start to believe this kind of thing. But it is the executive that is strangulating the House so that the members of the House can get angry with the Speaker to believe that the Speaker is not speaking their interest, so they want to remove him.
He's not capable enough.
You understand? So these are some of the issues.
So for the LRA part, the LRA there's to collect revenue, right? So the Ministry of Finance should be the key focus in this whole thing.
As a Minister of Finance, so the revelation from the LRA boss is that
because I see misreaction on the social media. LRA,
I think he was asked about how the revenue is doing. He said we are doing
fine. So how can you be doing fine? Then we just
and then the Minister of Finance telling us we don't have money.
So what's going on?
So what's happening? So are you? Is the money being raised only to fund the executive and the Senate? If I may say so. I mean, the executive must do something about this. And as you are aware, the president is the head of the executive, so he has to talk to the finance minister. You cannot, if you strangulate the House of Representatives, then you are strangulating the 73 districts of the country.
Yeah. So let's see whether this threat from the Speaker shutting it down, whether it will move the Ministry of Finance. Because the retreat is around. In fact, this widow was supposed to go for the retreat.
So the minister should be invited to come and give calls. Why?
Why? The House of Representatives begging NGOs down, stationaries, so please help us do our retreat. and going accrediting money for money changer and all of that. I mean, so the title of lawmaker now for representative is reducing.
Yeah.
It's reducing.
Yeah. You can bring the house to
Yeah.
public disrepute.
Mhm.
So on a serious note, I think the Minister of Finance should take clue from this and add appropriately. We are not saying maybe all of the claims from the house are true, but I mean the fact of the matter is if the lawmakers are saying what they have only been able to get benefit for only 2 months, and then they want to have their retreat, but they can have access to fund.
They have to be begging
why?
NGOs. It's a sad thing.
Why?
Yes, why? Let's be quiet at least for 5 minutes. Then our guests will hold on at least for 5 minutes. 8:35 will bring it on, please. This is very important. Speak to you. Let's talk about. Let me see if I can play the audio from the hot speaker, Fonati Kofa. Well, Nagi in the gravel said we were shot. Wow. Yeah, this is your Kofa. They will pick your call shortly.
Was this not? It's leading us to a global conclusion when we should not follow revolution. I am disappointed. If the political of seeing government of government next to say thank you the I help the appearance of the minister, the following the appearance of the tech issues because I want to hear the information. I will take this.
Yes, motion
If we
for
cannot
executive.
find a resolution to this problem, we'll shut the House of Representatives down.
We'll shut it down.
So that's the voice of the speaker. So you see, I think that's an expression of frustration over what is happening. And like you said, I think
Let's see if they will take it serious.
but they have to.
Yeah, because this is Liberia again, Maka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so this thing what we're hearing that people won't try to remove the speaker if this is playing part of it too. Who knows? Huh?
So you cannot hold the people hostage. You cannot strangulate them. So some of these very people you are strangulating are also members of the ruling party.
Yeah.
And so you cannot do that. So let's take a couple of calls.
Yes, at least for 5 minutes, they will bring on the folks from the Harvest International, Intercontinental American University. Let's pick up 07772859661.
That's 0770202579. Yeah, let me take my first call today. Me a while.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, let me take this caller. Good morning. Let me raise this. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm Edmond Christopher, and I don't join you from Morrison's Farm.
Let's hear you.
So, we need to mark the information we're hearing this morning. If this is true that the House of Representatives have been strangulated, are you killing all this country? The House of Representatives is shut down. How do we expect our various districts, our 73 districts to be in existence? I think this is a wake-up call to our president. President Joseph Imamwata, let us do something very swift in this case.
Okay. Thank you. So let's do a brief.
Let's do
Good
30
morning.
seconds.
Yeah. Good morning. Oh no, we can stand that kind of background. Good morning.
Hold on.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Thank you for the topic on the discussion. I'm Arthur Innes calling from New Georgia Gulf.
Okay.
Well, I want to say, let me start up the way and say shame on the representative for that statement made. The other day, LWIC, when you see what they were like crying for phone to help them with their work. You see, they are the work they are doing. No representative say nothing about it. You heard the disaster going on over the place. Who which one of the representatives come out to say something about it? There's all sorts of things. Ministry people are not getting paid. They representing the people. How many of them have come up to invite those people that are supposed to see about these people pay? How many of them? But not because they want money.
No, but they are being some members of the executive. Hello, some members of the executives are being summoned by the House on several occasions on several national issues. You can recall that even the commerce minister, even some of these ministers have been summoned for some of these issues. Even recently, the LRA buzzed before the House.
These people, the people that you see that the people that are crying out there, they are not crying because they want to do they see they want to fill their pockets.
Okay.
I like when people are always angry with the legislature as well.
They both deserve it.
I don't know why when people are always angry with the legislature.
Let's speak up for more lawmaker. Yes. Derek Koti.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I think this is a serious matter, and the government or the executive should look into it. But when it comes to this thing about budget performance or the LRA saying that the budget is performing, well, that's good. But this is not the first time the budget has performed and people still suffer. In the last administration, we heard it many times. We even heard the Minister of Finance talking about budget surplus. But yet, there were many, many problems all over the country. Hospital didn't have drugs. I'm not trying to find a justification here. But I don't want anybody to base this on because the LRA say the system is performing. No, we have heard this many times. Budget surplus and giving selling electricity back to Africa, all those kind of things. All I can say to the legislature or the House, please be patient and right behind those.
Okay, they should be patient while the House of Senate is progressing, right?
What proof do I have?
But yeah, the speaker saying that. You want the speaker saying that.
What you mean by you don't have?
Yeah, you are. We send it every day. The Senate have a retreat back and forth. Then
they even disbursed 10,000
each of them.
Constituency visit.
Then he said they put my be patient.
Where that money came from?
It came from the Senate budget.
It came from the budget. You heard the chair of the finance committee. Anyway, Derek Koti, thank you. Yes, yeah, thank you. Let's see if we can get one more call. Yes, at 8:35, I have to bring on our guest this morning. He said the boy should be patient. Yes.
I don't even know why up to this time the budget. Have you gotten the budget? The copy of the budget?
No, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much, you and also the Maka, and I want to say welcome back to Base Pro and from the Inter-Rural Liberia.
Thank you.
But quickly to the issue. You see, we need to understand governance in this country. Nigeria is a country of law, so once the budget provide for the also Senate, only we need to look at the thing that it was a budgetary allocation to the legislature, and the lower house should be patient because they're supposed to go to the generally brought the Senate to the spotlight, so some of them they won't hold it, they won't hold it. You know, we need to reduce this.
So listen now. Yeah. So the same allotments the Senate has in the budget, the House has their own allotments in the budget. So if the Senate requests for if the Senate requests for what they have in the budget is given to them, and the House want to access what they have in the budget and they cannot have it, what do you expect to be their reaction?
The reaction is supposed to be to come back to we the employer is the district.
To tell them what?
District, so you can change that legislature.
Gee, thank you. Let me just squeeze in Mr. Kerr this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Micah and O'Neill. Welcome back. And let me say two things quickly. When civil servants are striking, you get attention to those people. They can tell you this is a good thing to do.
But why appears that you don't like the legislature? Your reaction to issues that affect members of the House is showing to me that not you in particular, but majority of the callers.
No, listen, there are two things I want to say. One to the finance minister and one to them. You know, when people are striking, they tell them this is a good thing to do. You bring a petition, but we don't want you to shut down the operation. Let's go to work, we'll see what to do. So let them go to work, we'll see what to do. Talk to the finance minister. They should not shut down. When you shut down, it will close the country. Well, not be a good thing. Then you'll be sending back president legislators. So to the prime minister, it is not good to you do this. It is wrong. You should do things right. The people should not be on the air talking all of these things. It's a disgrace to the nation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. They talk, we listen. Yeah, let's look at link of our guests this morning on the True Breakfast Show 96.1. The Harvest Soul of Liberia. We have a team from the Harvest Intercontinental American University. Yes, education matters. Yes, yes, on the first segment of the TBS as well. Let's link up with our guests this morning. Thanks for all your patience. Those of you trying to call, we appreciate you so much. If you didn't go through the line, well, hope you could go through on tomorrow. Yes, lots of text messages. That Fanatic Version, the whole city too. Oh, shut it down. He shut it down. Anyway, yes. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Good morning. Getting us right. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes. So, let's do a self introduction.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you very much, Truth FM, through O'Neill and Maka for having us here. My name is Mamawa Magdalene Freeman Moore, president of Harvest Intercontinental American University. We're very glad to be here.
Okay. Yes.
I'm Dr. Jacob Medpokoya, the academic director, Harvest Intercontinental American University. And it's good to be here. Thank you so much.
All right. Great. Harvest Intercontinental American University. Give us a background of this university. Any of you?
Well, Harvest Intercontinental American University is a university that was birthed by the Bishop, His Grace Bishop Dr. Darlington G. Johnson. And his dream is actually to create a world where no one, that everyone will have access to quality education. Yeah, I think it's a way of moving this generation forward because we know that education matters and people need to be trained. So he thought it wise to establish this university to help, especially Liberia for now, yes, to get things going off the line. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, in addition to what Dr. Jacob just said, presiding bishops, our vision is really to extend this access to quality education to the impoverished nations of sub-Saharan Africa. And so Liberia just is poised at this time to benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And our country, Liberia, is the first to have the tertiary institution established here. And this was through his mandate, his education mandate, that he pronounced in 2020 and selected the late Lawrence Taylor to do that. And then he recently appointed Dr. Ponafasia Nepe as the Deputy Chancellor and the head for this education mandate.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there are about 450 schools, K through 12, around the continents. But this is very special to him because it's a Harvest HIMU venture, and he birthed the vision, but it's a Harvest venture. And so he has a clinic in Chubok in the Cinco Old Road, and the field right by the clinic is where he broke grounds in 2022 to start building a Harvest University, HIAU. And right now, the building, the ground floor of the building is about 80% completed.
Okay.
Yes, and it should be finished by the grace of God by.
Meaning you haven't opened those yet.
No. We're planning to open in October by the grace of God of this year.
What sort of university do you envision? What do you set to offer to the general public?
Well, we have 5, we call them the Blessed Colleges. It's just an acronym for business and entrepreneurship, liberal arts and humanities, education, science, tech, and allied health, and theology. So those are the 5 colleges. But in each of the colleges, for example, in business college, we'll start off with accounting and entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship is really the heartbeat of the university because we really think that if you train and educate leaders to graduate from the university and don't have a way to get jobs, it's good to prepare them to be able to be job creators. So entrepreneurship runs through all of the curriculum at at our proposed university.
Okay. At what level you giving a degree, associate of art degree, or
Yeah,
bachelor's degree?
yeah, bachelor's. We've been accredited to give our bachelor's degree, 4-year degrees,
Mhm.
and of course we'll be offering certificate programs, but we've been licensed to offer 4-year degree programs.
Through the higher education.
Yes, yes.
You want to tell us the processes, especially around this accreditation, because you mentioned that the structure is about 80% complete. That means you're still doing some infrastructure work.
Mhm.
Again, let's look at the process of the accreditation. All of the colleges, you mentioned 5 here, all of them accredited?
Yes, when they accredit the institution to run as a tertiary institution,
Mhm.
all of your programs are licensed.
Okay.
Right now we're in a license stage
Mhm.
where after 4 years they will
Mhm.
assess us
Mhm.
and then we become fully accredited.
Okay.
But right now we are licensed to operate
To operate
by NAGE. Yes,
fully.
yes, fully.
Let's look at engagement with the public, the student community, which will lead to enrollment. What can you say about that?
Yes.
Well, from our end, we started working with the students. We put up information out there for the entrance, and that process is ongoing right now.
Okay.
We have students registering. The process runs from June 12th up to July 16th.
Mhm.
Yes, so we'll be giving entrances across to those students to recruit as many students as possible. Yes, all right. Yes, between June and July 16, June 12th to July 16, we want to do that. Yes, so registration is ongoing right now.
So I'm here thinking about the staff in terms of qualifications. You'll be offering bachelor degrees. Have you opened up to faculties? Are you still looking for, to get some faculty members to boost up the university?
Yes, we are certainly doing that. We are recruiting faculty and qualified faculty as well. So we're accessing documents, people are doing applications and what have you. So right now, as I speak to you, we got several applications on my decks
Mhm.
that we are accessing to recruit once we start off. So in terms of faculty, we are working very hard. Besides that, we are also recruiting administrative staff as well.
Okay.
Yes, for the university.
So, there are a lot of other universities in the country. So, in terms of attraction, what do you think sets you apart? That people you choose, you are new, you are just coming, but what do you think sets you apart that will allow students, young people, to turn their back on, established other institutions in the country and come to this new school?
Yes, I will start and Doc will add. Basically, our distinctive qualities include the fact that we're going to provide hybrid learning via the internet. And the first step is actually the way we administering our entrance exams, where it's digital. The students will be using iPads to take their exams.
Okay.
And that's why we're running it. It's a recurring June 21st through July the 21st a month. So we can get as many students as we possibly can. So we're using technology.
So it's a digital institution what you're running. The digital, all digital?
Yeah, it's hybrid, both digital
Okay,
and
and
in person.
okay.
Yeah, but mainly the attracting point there, like you asked,
Mhm.
is actually that we're like maybe 50% will be a hybrid.
The environment of learning, I'm also
Yes.
concerned about it.
Yes. Okay, so basically we have we're licensed for 2 campuses. We have the Harvest Cathedral campus that we're operating right now. We're operating our college preparatory certificate program. We started last year. So that facility has been approved, and that's where we're operating from right now.
Where is
Our
that
college
located?
prep is located at Harvest Cathedral in Congo Town
Okay.
at the church compound. There's a school there where we're operating from. And we believe by the grace of God in October, our ground floor will be completed. And that's where we'll run the freshman class. So the unique thing about our university also is that we're starting with the freshman class.
Okay.
So year 1 is just strictly the freshman class.
Okay.
So it's good to do that because in education, when you really want to develop your base
Mhm.
and grow with the
You
students.
started with the
Yes,
freshmen.
you start 1 year at a time.
Mhm.
So we're starting with the freshman year.
What's your target like? How many students do you anticipate? So you're rolling for the first.
Well, from our end, we're thinking about recruiting about 700 students, 700 or more.
Mhm.
Yes, that's our target right now. That's the kind of work we're doing. And you just asked something about the uniqueness of
Mhm.
our university. We are also offering programs in such a way that when the students graduate, they will not just be job seekers, they'll be job creators.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have the entrepreneurship aspect that we're training our students that look, if you graduate, don't just go looking for job or some government job or so.
Mm.
It's possible for you to get that, but you should be creative enough to start something. All right, instead of looking for somewhere to be employed, create the room for you to be an employer.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And in addition to what Doc said, that's why at the College Prep program, we've already started TVET programs.
Okay.
Yes, we have running at the College Prep program, we have tailoring as a course. We have pastry and catering. We have cosmetology.
Mhm.
We have AutoCAD in the architecture, and we have the music program, like they're learning the guitar, string instruments, orchestra, and all of that. So that's our one of our distinguishing points. So yeah, and we're going to extend that even at the university when we open as the 4 year degree, because the thing is, most of my experience at the university, I was at the university for 14 years. I still teach there, but I
Okay.
served as the founding director for the honors program. I was here actually on this radio station with
Okay.
interviewing, and I also serve as dean of the honors college and the College of Gender Studies, which I just left as dean, but I still teach there.
Okay.
So basically, what we do is at the university, you get students who are really almost not prepared, because you have to teach them a lot of the fundamentals.
Mhm.
So the uniqueness of HIAU is that we are preparing our students as they come in. And since the college prep program started, we're going to integrate that also at the university. So we'll continue the college preparatory program at the university.
Is it a criteria? Is it a prerequisite that you pass through the prep before you enter the university?
No, it's not a prerequisite, but it's highly encouraged. It's highly encouraged because all of the courses that you'll be taking as a freshman student, we're offering the fundamentals in the college prep program. For example, fundamentals of algebra, computer and research, entrepreneurship, essentials of grammar. All of those is basic courses that you will normally take at the university in your first year. We're offering it in the college prep program.
Do you have a full board member already set up? Well, if you want to make mention of some of them, were some
Yes.
of those on your board already?
Okay, so we have a local board,
Okay.
the Board of Trustees Liberia,
We have
HIAU.
local and international
Yes,
board.
because it's intercontinental.
Okay.
Our governing body is actually in the U.S. Yes, so with the governing board in the U.S. is constituted of presiding bishop Darlington J. Johnson. He's the chancellor of our university. And then we have our deputy chancellor, Dr. Kuna Fasia Nepe. We have the chairman of the board in the U.S., Deacon Stanton Johnson. And then we have Dr. Howard, Joseph Howard, Dr. Marjorie Adams, and Minister Gertrude DeShield, Deacon Bernard, and the rest of them, Henry Teach, in the U.S. Like HIU Liberia board is constituted of our chairperson, Dr. Jonathan Taylor. He's
Okay.
also at the university, but he's the chair.
The vice president for the graduate school.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a harvest of almost all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dr. Taylor is the chair of our board. I'm a member, of course, as president, secretary of the board. Then we have Trustee Walker Richards, who's a member. Councillor Charlene Bromskin, who's our
Okay.
legal trustee member.
Okay.
Dr. Flomo, who's also Dr. John Flomo.
John Flo.
Yes, who is also a board member.
Is that a former LACRA boss?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have
Meaning you have a very
our own bishop,
M.
M.
Wallabella.
Wallabella. Okay. So you have a good setup.
Yes. So we're working hard.
What sort of student do you envision? I mean, at the Harvest Intercontinental American University.
Well, we are looking for other receiving students from all walks of life.
Mhm.
Yes, but recruiting the smart, the qualified, and that's one of the reasons why we're giving our entrances
Yeah, so
outside.
because the reason why Oni is asking this question, because somebody will say, well, the people they set up that university for their church children to attend, something like that.
Yeah, so it's not that we just want our children to enroll. No, it's
It's for everybody.
for everybody. Liberia. The
Yes.
vision is a world where no one lives or dies without access to quality education. So it's across the
Yes.
board.
And
not
no
just
and
for
no
our
one
listeners.
means no one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and one of the key issues, the truth is, like I mentioned earlier, there are other schools around. Again, people graduate, they are sitting home doing nothing. I mean, what will set a graduate from the Harvard Intercontinental American University graduate from other graduates? Because will other them still be walking around, graduate, go and sit down? What different? Hand on this theoretical learning. I mean, people need hand-on practical learning. But I mean, tell me something about that.
Yeah, our graduates actually will be unique in that they are learning in a way that when they get out there, like I mentioned earlier, that they will not just be sitting and just looking for some job or so, but they will be creative and innovative in a way that they'll be able to start off something. All right, because I think that's one of the reasons why people go to school. When you get out of school, you learn to be creative, innovative. All right. You don't expect to get graduate from school and just sit and fold your hands and wait for the job. No, you got to create one. All right. So I'm very sure our graduate will be kind of unique to fit into the society, that they will not just wake up and maybe just sit out there. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes some
Mhm.
emphasis on this opening of the school, because I know people are coming in to sit the admission test, or you call it the entrance. The infrastructure is about 15% to be complete and all of that. Let's talk more about the opening.
Mhm. Yes. So basically, like I said, the building, the ground floor will be ready for come by the grace of God, come October 8th. The backup plan is that we have the cathedral,
Okay.
which has also been licensed, but we are sure, like 99.99% sure, that we'll be starting at the facility in Chubbuck. Some of the things we're doing right now to prepare is we have the constructor the construction team is there on grounds, making sure that they keep their target for July 26th. That's the day they're going to turn the building over to us, and our trustee, the consultant, Mr. Walker Richards, is doing everything in his power to work with the contractors so the ground floor will be ready. So we're very sure that this is going to happen for us. Also, we're ordering the materials, everything that needed. The carpenters, we're already vetting them to start creating the furnitures for the offices and the classrooms. And the internet team is on the grounds, making sure that they're working in collaboration with the contractors. Because in order to have the place wired via internet, they need to work with the contractors. So all of these are going on simultaneously. So we're working very hard.
If you have developed the student handbook, which will be the regulator to regulate the students, what are some of the key issues in that regulation, in that handbook for students? Because some students will want to know, can we practice student politics at HIAU? All of these things. What are some of the key issues that are there?
Yeah, this is a full-fledged university. So why a student will have some restriction and what have you, but we'll also have room for students to practice their style of leadership. So you want to develop students that will be open, the total person.
Yes.
So we don't want to just create a room where we just corner everybody and say, no, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. It's a full-fledged university, and as such, you will come in as a student and you practice your leadership skill. Yeah.
In terms of attracting up the faculty, I'm here concerned because the faculty have to be encouraged, well encouraged, because they're the one giving out knowledge. Yes, you need those qualified faculties to come in the classroom to lecture some for 4 or 5 different sections. How is it?
You have the financial capacity.
Is it financial muscle strong?
Yes.
You have a long-term range plan for this university.
Yes, we do. We really do. I mean, our strength lies in the Lord, and we know that physically also, and all of us as board members are rallying around our presiding bishop to do everything we can. So we're working right now. We're working on the budget, almost finalized. So we've set the salaries for our instructors. If you're coming in with doctorate, if you're coming as an assistant professor, if you're coming in as an instructor. So we have room for both full-time and part-time.
Okay.
And to teach full-time, you have to have a master's degree or higher. And to teach part-time, you can be bachelor's and also teach at the university. But financially, we are ready for them. And one other thing that distinguishes us is that we'll pay them on time.
Okay, you don't have to wait for the school
No,
fee.
you have to wait.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Exactly. No,
You
you
tackle
have
this
to-
700 students, you
Yes.
have to wait for students to pay before you pay the faculty.
Of course, I mean the operations of any private university is solely tuition and fees based,
Okay.
and so that's why we're doing everything now to really recruit enough students, work with partners. We are engaging partners to help us because the thing is, most private universities are now funded by government, and so we have to find the means to get the funding to implement or augment the what we have as an institution. Yeah, so we're ready. Yeah, we're
Okay.
ready.
So, do you have any partnership with any other institution or university abroad? Because sometimes it is very important when you have these kind of partnerships and you see some student exchange program out of that. It's set out of the base of motivating people to get attracted to an institution.
Yes.
Yes, well, in terms of partnership, we do, and we share that with the Oral Roberts University in the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the long run, as the university picks up, we will obviously have what we call student exchange program, faculty development, and what have you. So that we've already gone into a memorandum of understanding, so
Yes.
we did all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes,
that,
and part of our curriculum is
Yeah.
also ORU based,
Yeah.
like fundamentally integrated with ORU.
Okay.
Our motto is Cura Personalis, that is developing the whole person. So we're not just doing academics, but we're doing the mind, the body, and the spirit. And I like the part that is whole person because character formation is also enshrined into our curriculum.
Okay.
Because the issues we have in life today in the country is actually, people who don't have integrity, people who don't have good character.
Yeah.
So it's a course at HIAU where you do go through your leadership skills, your entrepreneurship, but the nucleus of all of our program is character formation because we want to graduate students who have character, who are, integrity, accountable, honest, hardworking. So all of those we're also teaching our students.
Okay. Great. Let's look and pick a few calls up this morning. Yes, on the True Breakfast Show. So we have Associate Professor Mama Freeman Moore. Is it acting president, right?
No, I'm the president.
Okay, president. Sorry. Yes, president of the Harvest Intercontinental University. Yes. I mean, the professor they will not wait. Yes, our professor love it. Yes. So let's pick some calls up, and before the close of the hotel, whether you can start to send in your admissions, you can apply. But what means those of you who want to send your application, the rest of it. So let's get the lines activated. 077-285-961
and 0770202579. You can call. You have a call.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me take this first one.
Mhm.
Good morning.
Good morning, good evening. Let me say good morning to Maga. Let me say good morning to your studio guests. When it comes to kids, I haven't cooked from River Omega. When it comes to education, we literally glued our radio to listen. I think with the student there, they are said, I want to know the credit hour, the tuition and fee. I still look at because I think they have planned something in mind. Yeah, but let me know the tuition and fee because they just talking about or concerning professor how
Okay, the credit hour.
All right. They will,
I mean, having the
they will-
credit
they
hour.
will
I'm on
tell
the
you
credit
later
hour.
if it is disclosable. Good morning.
Good morning, Malcolm. And let me tell you, good morning to O'Neill. That's where I can get that. I joined the discussion from this people. and this is voice of Equity Listening. Maka, this is education we are talking about, and we must commend the guests for, thinking about impacting on such endeavor. But I came to ask them, Maka, this issue of opening university, and I want them to at least expand on some of those things that they are going to be offering as to whether.
Maybe you just joining in now. You just tuning in, Chief. Yeah, maybe you just tuning in. I mean, you just tuning in. When you come in the church, don't risk.
Yeah, so they talk about business and entrepreneurship. They talk
Uh-huh.
about liberal arts and humanities, education, science, technology, and allied health, theology. They talk about that. So yes, if you want more emphasis, they will need that in the closing.
Yeah, so let's pick this call on the line. Good morning. Morning.
At all times.
All right. Thank you. More calls up. At least
0770-202-579. We're talking about you got a caller?
Yeah, let me see if I can pick this one. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yes, should be our last caller.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. This is William Yusuf, and I'm calling from Depot Grove.
Thanks for joining us. Go ahead.
So I want to do the student, and I have this church and the university one. I just wanted to ask, why not wait until complete the building and everything goes out because they are okay, but I'm thinking if you just finish with the first class, filling the cars, why there's a leakage and why couldn't you just wait until complete everything?
So they said they have another facility in Congo Town, so most likely that facility will be in use while construction works are completed on the other floor of the new building. I think so. But they will answer you anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, thanks for all of your calls. Well, Dr. Moore, you can respond to the callers. And
Yes, I will start and Dr. Jacob will complete. So the first question had to do with tuition and fees. The first thing is that the entrance exam fees is $20 or its equivalent in LD. And so the students have already started to register. And we have an undergraduate and a graduate program. In the graduate program, of course, it's $100 USD for the entrance fee. As far as tuition and credit, because they're talking about the credit hours, we have $20 per credit. That's the fees that the tuition that we're charging right now. So the caller that asked about tuition and fees, we have the entrance fees, which is $20. You have to pass the entrance to enter the university before you register for courses. And so it's $20 per credit. So Dr. Jacob, you want to add to that?
Yes, and concerning the building, we are working very hard to make sure that the building is usable. All right. Besides that, if we run into any problem or so, we obviously use the second option that we have. All right. But we're doing everything possible to make sure the building is ready for the students. All right. Yeah. So.
And then as far as, let me just say, thank you, Harriet Gay, my former student. I will not make you shame. Thank you very much. Mr. Augustine also asked about the faculty. What are we going to do to keep our faculty?
Right.
Yeah, one thing I can say is that we're in a pre-implementation stage. We're preparing for October. And so one of the things our deputy chancellor and the entire board of trustees, our presiding, wants to assure our instructors is that number one, they will be paid on time. And the
Okay.
plan is to pay them the 5th of each month.
Okay.
Yes. Also, they will be paid in US dollars,
Okay.
hard US dollars on time. So whatever salaries you are offered at your contract signing, that will be your salary for the month, and you will get it on time and will be paid in US dollars. That's why we're starting small. We're
Okay.
not having a full grown freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. No, we're starting with the freshman class to allow us to build our capacity
Okay.
to get the best instructors, the best qualified instructors. So that's where we are. As far as that, I can promise you that the Board of Trustees will deliver that.
Yes, and to get add up to that,
Mhm.
um, we also doing payment in such a way that will discourage what we call moonlighting.
Yes.
So if we hire you to be full-time instructor, you will get your salary in time, and it will discourage the movement of the faculty from here, there, yonder to make up ends meet. No, if you are hired full-time, you'll be well paid, and that will make you, I will call it stable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you responded to the callers. Let's go around the table with our last message and parting comments.
Mhm. You want to start?
All right. Thank you so much. It was indeed a pleasure to be here to inform the public about our university. We want to be grateful for the opportunity. All right. Concerning payment for the entrance or entrances, we have the International Bank of Liberia. All right, the accounts are all there. You get to the bank, you can obviously just connect with the accounts. We got Liberian dollars and we got US dollar. You can also do payment through mobile money. So we have the contact there. All right. So you can take advantage of all of these things and do your registration for the entrance and get your child or children ready for the entrance come June 12 to the 16th. 21st. All right.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So again, let's get understand that education is very important. All right. Education is very, very important. Where the mind is trained and get and ready to impact the next generation. So it's also a good thing for students to take advantage and make them get themselves ready for the future because you don't know what's ahead of you. But if you are trained, you are equipped and ready to face your tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So I'll also end by first thanking our brothers O'Neill and Maka for having us today, and the audience that listened patiently. We want to assure Liberia that Harvest Intercontinental American University (HIAU) will be one of the best universities in this country to provide quality education to upcoming generation. Like I said, I'm alumni of UL, and I'm still at UL in a way teaching. One thing I know is that the University of Liberia has more than 20,000 plus students. They just administered their entrance, and out of 10,000, we had 2,000 plus pass. We have an excess of close to 8,000 students out there who did not make the exam. So we're encouraging these students. If you did not make it to enter UL, hey, HIU is open and ready and waiting for you to come and take our entrance. And we will work with you. Yes, we charge $20 for credit hours, but we're willing to work with you to get the quality education that is needed in this country. So we're encouraging parents, we're encouraging guardians to please consider HIU as your place for your child's higher education. And to the instructors out there, if you do not have a job, please apply to HIAU. We need teachers in all of the disciplines. We need deans. We need HR managers, all the personnel that it takes to run a university. So we are now accepting applications. You are welcome, very welcome to come. Our corporate office is located on 5th Street at the ICA building. We're on the first floor in Suite 100. HIU corporate office is there. So visit us at any time. We'll be willing to have you and just work with you. Thank you
Okay.
so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. We've had with us this morning the president of the Harvard Intercontinental American University, Assistant Professor Freema Moore, and Dr. Jacob Mempokoya. I hope I'm getting
You are
correctly,
right. You
Dean
are right.
of the university. So we're taking a break with our sponsors. When we come back, we'll bring you our next set of guests this morning. I'm looking out there whether we have sports coming up, but let's bring you this commercial on the TBS this morning.
My name is Philip Kumako. I'm in charge of mobile applications for EcoBank. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the EcoBank Express account. Do you know you can open a bank account without having to go visit a bank branch? Do you also know that you can open a bank account without having to fill all the paperwork that is normally associated with opening a bank account? Yes, this is true. This is what the EcoBank Express account offers you. The EcoBank Express account is a digital account that is opened using just your mobile number. This account allows you access to a wide range of banking services that is available today. To open an EcoBank Express account, you have two options. The first option allows you to use a smartphone and the internet to open your Express account. To use this option, you need to visit the Google Play Store or the App Store to look for the EcoBank mobile app and install on your smart device. Once launched, click on the Get Started button. You'll be presented with options to use the app. Since you intend to open an Express account and you are not an existing EcoBank customer, click on No, I'm new to EcoBank. You will then be prompted to select the country in which you want to open the EcoBank Express account. For this test, we will select Ghana and then enter our mobile number. You'll be presented with the option to review the terms and conditions attached to the use of the EcoBank mobile app, as well as our data privacy policy. If you are okay with these, you click on the Continue button. We will now prompt you to select how you would want to bank with EcoBank. In this case, you will select Express account. We will automatically send a code to the mobile number you provided to verify your identity. As you can see, the code was just automatically read into the app. And once this was verified successfully, you'll be asked to provide your personal details. I will provide my first name, my middle name, my initials, my surname. I will select my date of birth and then provide my email address. I will select my gender. I will then click on the Continue button. I'll be asked to select an ID type to use. In this instance, we will use our mobile number. I will enter my address, and then I can choose to review the terms and conditions associated with the use of the EcoBank Express account. I can then go ahead to create an EcoBank Express account. On the success of the creation of the Express account, customer can then select a 6-digit PIN of their choice for you to use to access the app. You then click on the Continue button. To enable you successfully do a PIN reset or change your PIN as necessary, you are asked to provide answers to a number of secret questions. Once completed, click on Create Profile. You will then be asked to select the option of rewarding someone who referred you if this is applicable. Otherwise, you click on Skip. You'll be prompted to allow the app to access some of your contacts and details, and then voila, you will then be able to immediately start transacting using the account. The second option involves the use of your phone, but this time without internet, so you can use the USSD service if it is available in the country where you're located. To do this, you need to dial *326# and follow the prompts, where you would need to again have your mobile number verified and then also provide your personal information. Once this is done, you start having access to the account immediately. What can you use your EcoBank Express account for? Your EcoBank Express account can be used for a wide range of banking services that are available today. You can transfer money from your accounts to other EcoBank accounts. You can transfer money from your accounts to other local banks in the country where your account is resided. You can generate virtual cards, meaning that you can go online and use those cards to make payments for goods and services. You can also generate an Express Cash token, meaning that you can walk to an ATM without a debit card to withdraw money from your Express account. These and a wide range of services are available to customers who open the EcoBank Express account. After creating your EcoBank Express account, how do you deposit money into your account so that you can immediately begin transacting?
Okay, so entertainment is part of the True Breakfast Show, and I'm a fan of the Tarawara Bam Bam. Song is trending on TikTok. Yes, you're listening up to the True Breakfast Show, 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Good morning to the folks. Listening all the way in Nimba, District 7, Truth 96.1, also Bound 96.9. Yes, keep following the TBS until 10 o'clock this morning. Yes, let's do this. So we have in the studio in the last segment. This team have been one of the most consistent. Let's hope the camera can capture them. Those of you watching up on the social media, they have been very, very consistent in terms of providing security. Well, they are not national security, but they decide to give back. Many other times, there are some other radios, shows that have been carrying them, call for emergency, the help of the police back and forth. The Kapow team. Yes, Kapow team. Andrew Wisa and the rest of the guys have been there for a very long time. So this morning, having following the work for a very, very long time, we decided to bring them on the show this morning. Yes, the Kapow team needs no introduction. Yes, so general guys, we'd like to say good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the TBS. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, O'Neill.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, let's do a roundtable. Yes.
Emmanuel Dungo Mani.
Go ahead. Just leave the microphone for you. Okay, we hear you.
Emmanuel Dungo Mani.
You do your net patrol thing. Now I'm not control area.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Dungo Mani. And I'm the coordinator for the Kapow Secure Civil Response Team.
Okay.
Well, my name is Andrew Wise, and the former director and now advisor, Kapow Safety, Security, Emergency Response.
Former director of Kapow.
Yeah, I'm the former director of Kapow.
Okay.
In Kapow, yeah, from the onset of Kapow, I'm the first director up until I have to give other people the chance to come and prove their talent too.
So what's the role now?
I'm an advisor.
Okay,
I'm
advisor.
an advisor, yeah, on security matter.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Frederick Sando, commonly called Secure 9, coordinating the radio program at Bana FM, where we broadcast from every night from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay.
I'm also the administrator of the Kapow Safety, Security, Emergency Response.
Great. Let's go back to the advisor now, who's appointed member. Let's give us a backdrop. I mean, for those who just turned into the show, Kapow, how it all came about.
Well, it's a former nighttime security program which also been played on True FM and JKB.
Sekou Sharif.
Salif,
yes.
Yeah, Zizeb Even Badal at still University Radio. And later on, we were able to make it out of 4 security group at Hot FM, where we established the full security background institution, which is having men on the ground by putting boots on the ground. So we put ourselves together as volunteers from different community. At the time, I was serving in Bannersville as the community watch team leader, and I was recruited based on our work on the radio. Zizi used to call, Sekou, we used to call on the radio, giving update of happenings, and we thought it wise that we all can put together and make a bigger team. And we want to say thanks to the current representative of District Number 11, TJ Bennett, Benson Blue, who gave the opportunity.
17.
Yes, 17, yes, 17, thank you. 17, and he gave us the opportunity to use the platform, and it was great. We all served there, and we have some of our colleagues on different platforms now are pushing the senior general in fighting against crime. So we come from different backgrounds.
How the name came about, in fact, Kapawo?
The name came from a famous Liberian musician called Six Ophido Daudo.
Okay.
And that song was made for July 26th celebration in Lofa, 2011. And based on it talk about coming together as one. Let's come together as one people. So that song was placed as a theme song on the radio, and it got attracted to so many Liberians listening to the radio at the early morning hour. And based on our intervention in the likes of Andrew Wilson, Maurice Sherman, all of the guys, Vetri Sano, Sekio Fo, there are so many of the guys I cannot name here today, but they have been very much instrumental on the field. And in that process, we lost one of our men, may so rest in peace, the late Peter Kola, in the Banos L. Kesele Moluba was involved into that, and he had been prosecuted, and as I speak to you, in South for that case. So we continue our advocacy, fighting against crime, rescue, and saving lives, and helping national government. But the unfortunate part of it, we never received any assistance from the past government and the present government up to now as I speak to you. But we are not deterred. We are like
how many members are we talking about at this Kapawo name?
Well, we're talking about over 5,000, and we're talking about men, security men, over 2,000 men across the lands and breadth of this country. Based in Moserado, Magibi, Bon County, but we have our base across the entire 15th subdivision of Liberia. And based on it, our people are supporting, fighting against crime, helping the national government, the joint security and administration to see how best we all can fight together as one people.
So before we used to talk about this community watch forum and stuff like that. What is the difference between that and what you do?
Well, the community watch team forum, they are almost similar to what we do, but our own are different from that step because we do what is called a live broadcasting. Like you in studio now, and I'm on the feed. I'm giving you clear update of what's happening. Sometimes we go live. There's a happening of a pregnant woman is in pain, in labor pain. There's an accident case. There's a robbery. I'm going to give you full report. I'm on the scene with the police. Sometimes I'm there before the police. We give the police the information.
The police recognize here.
Yeah, during the administration of Patrick Sulu, I was opportune, the institution was opportune to do what they call community engagement. I want to say hats off to him for that. But only thing on the line of budgetary support, we did not receive.
We'll get to that.
That is a huge tax. Where do you get support from? And in fact, without just financial support, even the motivation to do that, leave your family and you're out there watching out for other people, that's a huge tax.
Yeah, my brother, we are all Liberian and we cannot sit and watch our country go down the drain. So we thought it wise that the past government was challenged in terms of security. And up to now, this government was also challenged. And we cannot just sit as a patriotic Liberian. Look, it's not about money. It's about what can you do for the country? What can you give back to your country? And we thought it wise to be able to serve our country in the form and direction and manner. This is the reason why we have come together as like mind, agree that we all have a goal. And the goal is to fight against drugs, the prevention of drugs in Liberian society, rescue and saving life of pregnant people, emergency relief operation at night. You know what it takes to be in Jatulu town. You know what it takes to be a Fender in Johnsonville and in Bushra, Aden, Clarendon, West Point, Suni Wayne, all of these places.
You have a network that you can place calls because most time I listen to the guy at Bana FM, Hada FM, you had Truth FM here before.
Yeah.
I'm thinking how you guys ready to run the night.
So we have a network. Okay, when I was serving as the director. I'm a deputy director was Maurice Sherman, coming to our spirit. But notwithstanding being the director, I also need to be on the feed because I believe I need to see a first-hand information of what's happening on the street at night. So the director of operation, along with his OPS and other team members and commanders from the different zones, we are in constant communication by some Liberians, volunteers that are giving us crash card.
Okay.
So, but then, like one of our friend and brother, Rawa Meda, he assisted me in turning over to the organization with handset, and we'll use the handset, pay to recharge it which we're paying a fee, and we communicate through that handset. Guys that our team members that in the respective community that have motorbike, because of the passion of rescue and saving life, they buy their own gas. At night, they are on the standby, monitoring the show, just in case what we instituted now, there's a situation at Dupovo Junction or at EW Junction. We receive that information. We call the team there. If the team not closer to that point, maybe they're in the community, someone can move from here and dispatch to that point and be able to rescue that person. So that's the type of passion we brought together as cooperating Liberians that want to see our country move forward. So based on that, we was able to achieve a whole lot, and we stay praying that people can come to our aid to be able to help. I want to call upon the national government, our lawmakers, our senators, to see reason this is a national call to duty. The Community Watching Forum and us, we are no different, but we took it to another level in terms of broadcasting it on the radio.
Let's go to the guy at Banner FM. Let me hear you some of your network. How is it working at night? These guys who plays a call while you on air, making an SOS call. How is it at night?
All right. What we do is that we got a form that we have all of our guys' number in store with their names. So immediately when something happens in that particular area, either they call us or we call them and say, so something happening. For example, while on my way coming, there's a roadblock now around the Small Simago, Yafotan, Patient Shop Road. A body have been there for the past 3 days. So that agent called me last night on the show and said there is a body here for the past 3 days.
Currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently, as you speak. So there's a body here for the past 3 days. So immediately I placed call to Zone 4 CO, and he said, all right, we'll see what to do in the morning. So he was on the scene while on my way coming, and he said, the community resident have placed a roadblock. Immediately, I called CO again this morning. I told him, he said he was sending men there. How long it would take for men to go, the police to go, that one is not within our purview. But our guys are there giving us information as we speak. So that's how the network have been built. They use their own scratch car. They bought their own motorbike, put it in a back.
Get gasoline in the back.
In the back. On their own. But you ask the question, the motivate, where is the motivation? Is the passion that we have, the humanity that we have. When you align and someone is saying, I need your help, you are not a security personnel, but that motivation will lead you to wake up and get on your back and try to go and rescue that particular person, because you are monitoring the show, and it can that person might be your relative. You don't even know. So that's where the passion is, as we speak on a daily basis. We are on the radio. Those guys are in their various communities, reporting on the radio, giving us, update as the show goes on.
Yeah. So, you're coming in.
Yeah. When he said, how do we survive or how do we move above? And then I started to laugh. When you just do the simple calculation, at night, how much we spend at night. Example, you're having 25 men on the field, and then each of them have to use a gallon of gas all night. And you know what it costs. And from our pocket, from yourself providing the car, providing the gas, providing the bike. And then the frustrating part is when you reach somewhere that gas in the bike and trying to get another gas, you don't have a cent on your penny to get a gas. If you're in my back lane, you live in Broadville, how do you get a bike home? You have to almost like string yourself to no other way to get a bike home. But nobody care. All the want you to do the work, but nobody care. Nobody care to recognize it.
So I'll be thinking about the night patrol. I mean, they'll say, well, you guys are not security authority, but yet and still, the previous administration recognized you, commend you for your efforts. Yes. What are some of the things do you see at night, Andrew? Let's hear some nice story. I mean, the night times, not too good. What are some of the things, Challenge City?
O'Neil, at night, if you take a tour around the city and in other countries at night, then you get to know that our security need to be beat up. People in the sense that the joint security need to muster the courage to do more. And the joint security cannot perform magic because it needs budgetary support. You want the police to work, you have to give them the logistic support, the name, and all joint security sector Republic of Liberia. You cannot give the police a small amount that you wanted to perform more. It's similar with us. At night, we see pregnant women on the street in labor pain. At night, we see accident. At night, we see robbery.
Robbery.
Yeah, robbery.
Okay.
We see robbery. At night, people are moving, enjoying themselves
Okay.
from one place to another, while other people are being robbed. But the most one that really get to me personally, to see someone is seriously sick and is in need of ambulance, and someone's in labor pain, they cannot have that rescue. So we motivate ourselves. Look, there's a child in Bannerville, beyond the estate. They call her Baby Kapao. It's a lady.
Baby Kapao.
Yeah, you know the reason why I named her Baby Kapao?
Okay. She was born in the middle part of the night.
At the early morning, I was around 2:30 a.m. I was on the patrol. I received a call through the radio, as Cedric said.
Okay.
I have to move beyond Area F at the intersection between Area F and Area G and E. I think you know the back road leading to New Jersey.
Yeah.
I have to receive that woman and put her on the bike, on the motorbike, and take that woman to the Keba Health Center now in Bannerville,
Yes.
where she gave birth. And she tells she's not had anything. So she told her why she just named the child Kapao.
Kapao.
Yeah, because it was through God and us that were able to save her life and the child life. And there are so many situations where the director of operation then under my administration, Maurice Sherman, have rescued so many people. It's uncountable. And other team members have rescued so many people at night.
So we have some agencies, security agency, maybe the Liberian National Police. Do you sometimes see them at night, or maybe other security apparatus? You see them in person to assist you at night and motivate you. Look, gentlemen, thank you for what you do.
Well,
let me just say something to that. We are seeing that, yes, especially the anti-robbery.
Okay.
They always appreciate our effort. And you know what, O'Neil? They said, many people are taking very high risks. People don't have arms. People don't have weapons. People are running behind criminals. A similar story of such when we were broadcasting at Prime FM. There's a lady who was right at the Benson Street Mosque. I was at the radio station coordinating, the show that night. And the lady called the show and said, "Oh, my sister is right here. Can you people help us carry her to the clinic?" I waited. I have my own motorbike in the fence. I waited for some time, and they still called by again. I got on the ring, went to that lady. While arriving there was a private security vehicle that came, and they stopped. And they said, "Where are you going?" They said, "I'm going to the clinic." O'Neil, guess what? Those guys were asking for money to, before taking that lady at the clinic. So I waited until their conversation was over. Then I went there. I said, "All right, can you get on the back? Is it possible they can get on the back?" She said, "Yeah." I took her at the South Beach. There was a clinic there, a maternity clinic. And when I reached, I waited because nobody will go. We wait until they can receive they can accept the patient before we can leave. If they don't accept that patient, we have to take that patient to another place again. So these are some situations we experience at nighttime.
So let me also add up to the issue of the joint security, meaning the police. The police, some of the police commanders are very disrespectful to us.
They're respectful.
Yeah, they are very much disrespectful.
Okay, maybe you own the job.
Yeah, because they don't understand that we are trying to budget their effort. Why it's true that we are not a joint security member, but there are some members within Kapao are joint security people. And I know some of them. They are joint security officers. But they have that passion in fighting. Look, we don't want to name the police commander, but what I want to say to them, and they are listening to the radio, please do your best to respect the guys that are trying to help you in executing your duty. we would not come on this radio and denigrate the Liberia National Police or any joint security.
No.
We will say to them, they need to beat up the kind of
Have some of them join you in the night and say, look, gentlemen, I'm trying to motivate. That's what I'm
Yes,
asking.
so you talk about the issue of at night if they are visible. Yeah, we want to say to them, as they are visible in the day now, arresting motorbike, we urge them to do it at night. That's all I can say to them. We urge them to do it at night. It will help to make our people have a sound sleep. And the issue, look, you cannot eradicate crime 100%, but you can minimize it to the lowest level. So I believe that we can all work together because fighting crime is not one person being it. And no one can pretend that they are hero in fighting against crime. But we can work together as a team, as Liberians, because the men are in the police and capable of joining the police. This man is also capable of joining the police. But everybody cannot go to the police at the same time. So we have different functions and people need to respect it. And we all can work together and make Liberia a great place.
Let me come in. You see, at night, before we were better to patrol than now. Now it's more risky because of the road condition. For example, if I'm trying to respond to a case in Vartan and I live in Broadville, when I get a looking time, I want to buy, I want a car. Where do I pass on it? The road is bad off completely. So if further, it will reduce the movement, it will reduce the speed. If it's so be there by 6 minutes or 7 minutes, you go down by 30 minutes. Why you going to be doing that? You get the crime by all of them gone, they may have done. So they got to try to help us with that road situation to help us to move forward. Really. I was having another problem when I passed through the road. I tried to bypass to pass through the Broad Street, Logan Town Road. And right now, my all day parking because having noise in there, I got to get in one rack and damage the whole thing. So it discourages you totally. So they got to try and help us because it's difficult to patrol at night these days. Very difficult. We catch so many challenges at night. They try to help in that situation.
So, firstly, let me appreciate because what you people are doing, is a huge sacrifice. But I mean, what are things that you need to enhance your work? I heard some of you talking about, I use my motorbike and stuff. What are some of the things you really need to help? Because I think your services is very important to the country.
We need scratch car, gas, even pickup. Right now, we need pickup more than ever before. Because, for example, if somebody was sick and you go into a pregnant woman, you can't ride in the kind of situation we're facing in like on bike. The road is bad. Then you know you're carrying her. The road is bad, and you can't take her on a bike while leaning on you yourself wet. So we really need a pickup.
Is the Kapal operation just Moserado alone? Because all guys are listening up in Grand Kidman, in Balmain, in Mangibi, in Grand Bassa, it's just Moserado operation.
No, it's not Moserado. It's not Moserado. We have our tentacle across the country. But you see, the reason why Moserado is a focus and attractive point, because we got roughly about 3.5 million people live in the capital city and its surrounding, which is Moserado. The rest of the country will have less population. So obviously, you don't see that enthusiasm with people, but we have our men that across the country, the land of this country, like gave report to us. And they call on the radio and gave report to Fetri because Fetri is one of the hosts. And he monitors most of the activity across the country with the guys. So we're not only based in Moserado, but as Mr. Dumas said, we need motorbike, we need vehicle. Look, what will it take? That's the reason why I fight against the past government.
Okay.
They bought a whole lot of pickup for the campaign, but they were not able to give us one. And the present government is also doing the same.
Okay.
They are not, I was in it, went to Grand Basel, they went to enjoy themselves. But they're not able to get all.
Remember retreat.
That was the retreat, Andrew.
No, that's a retreat.
That was the retreat. The retreat had a budget. The retreat had a budget. That's the budget.
Oh, that's the budget. But the budget.
Even as we speak now, even the program does not go live on the radio. Does not go live because we don't have internet facility for the program on the radio. We don't have scratch card.
But yes, all of you, everybody in this country, I can just pick up a phone call and maybe I call the IG or I call.
You forget about that.
Yeah, Andrew,
like let's say for instance, one of the men have been very supportive of in the past time, and the former the present suspended director of LDA, Director Abraham Kumar.
Yeah. I can remember
Yes,
he gave her $150 check.
yes. And beside that, Abraham Kuhlman, part of security at night, is one of the private security firms that cars we used to use at night. We call upon the part of guy, they would help us with other pickup, the other Toyota Tacoma pickup they have to able to help patients at night. But we cannot be inconvenience these people for the part of operation. Sometimes they will be different, far away from all, and we need our own mobility to be able to respond on situation. Look, there are a whole lot of good things Abraham Kuhlman was doing at the LDA. It is unfortunate that he has some issue, and the president took that.
You saw him at night hours of yours
I
sometimes.
mean, AB can be on the street. But if you're not in government, AB was always on the street at night, motivating us. He's one of the person that when you see me, Kapow, how you doing, my man? How's the job? How's the operation? Be very, he always tell you, my man, when you're on the patrol, you got to be calm. You know how to respond to people and things like that. He always give that advice. So, it was unfortunate when we appointed as the LDA boss, we saw that great level of transformation in the respective communities. All of the communities, we saw how the ghettos were being broken down, but the drugs dealers are very safe. We don't have arms, but the drugs people have arms. Look, let me tell you the truth. Odile, this town have small arms too much on the street.
Small arms.
Yes, much. This what they call single barrel pistol. It's on the street.
At night.
It's don't vulnerable yourself on the street. It's very risky. So we're not moving on the street like Kekeneke. We're moving like a 4 blocks.
I'm scared you talking this.
The reality about it. The police know.
They know.
They know.
The police are what you saying?
The police are arresting people in anti-robbery.
You mean illegal arms are out there?
Illegal arm is on the street of Monrovia.
If you try to apprehend them, they shoot at you.
Even the guys trying to see the motorbike, the motorbike road. They have the guy that single barrel, and they also have the machetes with them. So when you engage in them, you have to be very tactical in engaging them. So we have our own strategy in engaging them, but it cannot be said on this radio. But what
Y'all can disappear, FBI.
But the issue there is that we want to call upon the president of the Republic of Liberia to please see reason in his wisdom. We know that he has the appointing power to appoint and also to fire the person that he appoints. But I want to say to him, the name A.B. Kuhlman has brought a great transformation. It's a hustle name now in the Liberian society, and he has brought a change to the LDA, and that leads on that track. We don't want to deviate on that track. Now you'll be giving the guys, the drug dealer, urge over situation. Now the guys have been suspended for time for investigation, but as I speak to you, there are credible information that we are receiving from the LDA. The ORC in charge is not doing well.
What does that have to do with you? You Kapow.
No, it has to do with
You fighting against drugs?
Yes, we fight against drugs. Look,
the drug movement is at night too?
They went at night and day. They
Day
went
and
more
night.
at night and day.
Look, let me tell you one of their points. If I call you on the radio, you say,
No, I'll stay involved, so maybe
no,
you're...
it's not a safety business.
Okay,
The issue that you see that Boulevard Road,
Which boulevard?
that Boulevard,
That's it.
72nd Boulevard.
72nd Boulevard.
That's a transfer point.
So on the second.
Yes. If you see vehicle park along that street, it's not free.
Hmm.
And there are so many areas that I will name to you after this. Sure. We know the point, but they are also well armed.
Have you seen with Gregory since taking over? You make mention of Patrick Sulu recognizing you. I mean, the folks of the police listen, you know.
And we have not, but what he did one night, he called on the show.
Okay, Gregory.
Yeah, he called he told that, he recognized our effort, and we are waiting, anytime, we can come over.
You guys are uniform or what?
Yeah, we have a uniform.
Okay.
We have a uniform. We have
Sometimes it is important to formally write institutions and people, especially about what you do and the kind of support you need. Have you been doing that?
Sure, we have done that.
I'm not sure you are rating the current.
That was the bad.
So what we're gonna do now, gentlemen, we're gonna write you here at True FM and get all this platform to get built, because you're going, as far as I'm concerned, you are going across the whole country.
Yeah, we've got across the country, right?
Yeah.
So I was listening up. Was it Bala or Frederick in there? Frederick. I was listening to one of these now. You're making an SOS call. There was this house on fire. Continuing, I said, well, I think I need to send in. Since I had Andrew's number, I'll make sure Andrew come on on the show. I listened consistently. The guy was on it until I think the fire service came in. We had to place a call to Edwin Taster. Yes, I mean it was late night. I said, but these guys are still consistent. We're into the rain season already. How is it working at the rain in the dry season? The rain season and dry season.
At night, the mid-season period.
The rain season.
Yeah, it's very challenging.
No raincoat.
No rain gear. It's very challenging. So if you're moving on a My Bravo, like sometimes I have a vehicle and other members have
Is it moving on a what?
Mike Bravo.
Mike Bravo? They're not OPS at BB's out. I thought I was OPS.
Yeah, so and you have to stay at a point. You got to get a close chatty papa and break for the south side. Then you can now move. So if you are restoring your case and you get in your phone, at night, so some of the driver, as Mr. Dumas stated, the road are flooded up. So some of the driver come and pass, or you lose control.
Just move 2-2 or 1-1. How do you people move?
No, I wouldn't tell you the number.
Okay, you won't tell us the number. Okay, great. Yeah, let's get the lines activated. Kapawa Safety Security Emergency Team.
0770-202-579.
Please put pen to paper.
Yeah, you're right. People, you're right.
Yeah, even right RCI too. Maybe we can see the night hour.
Platform.
Yes.
We want to get the airtime to us.
Your platform. One of the places that Kapao started from. So I think you
need to come back home.
Again, 0770-202-579. We have the team here. Kapao Safety Security Emergency Response. The team in here. The advisor is here with a couple of the staff and leaders. They're talking about nighttime security.
077-285-961. Let's see who can pick this call on the morning. Morning. Good morning. Yeah, you live. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, I think this person. Yeah, don't say different way to say. Yeah. You call him Wusita.
Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, O'Neill?
We are doing great. Go ahead.
Yeah. Brother, I want to say thank you for all to be in studio today. The issue here is they are very, very good and they are saving lives. Our recommendation for them that they should give the government is that, as well as government get recognized and the first that want to get it out. That they are recognized fully by the government.
Okay.
But if they are recognized by the government, and the logistics they're talking about, they will be fair with. So I'm asking that the tribe are governments to be recognized by the government.
Okay.
The national government should recognize that also. Kapao is to move the world of my family in Sino. They call you my sister was sitting on the bridge. Kapao was.
In Sino.
In Sino.
Okay.
My sister called me, get opportunity for the time that I will call her. So she can speak. So imagine, so Kapao is trying more than one in the Republic of Nigeria. So we ask that the national government should recognize them. I got paid, but they should recognize them. He gave me logistics to work to help the security. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson, for joining us. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. No, the issue of out there in the street, Kapao is in the street. Right before we have the more people, we need to send it out to go to the military service. Power plant, they attack the military already. My hand saw the people with on your hand. I want to power plant, who can, if I didn't there, and look at the weather, I'm going to what about the issue of Kapao is
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Morning.
And
yeah, when you call, Yeah, you got a public platform. Please do away with the noise. Don't do this, man.
So, I joined the discussion from Nation 4, and this is the voice of Apple A. Wooten. And I'm listening to Morning again. Maka has been following this particular group, Kapao, for quite a while now. And to be very honest with you, Maka, I think these people they are doing pretty well for our country. I can cite one instance of a recent. There was a lady at midnight with you who I think was husband or whatever assisted to kill this lady. And I got home after she was able to get in contact with these people. And I followed the radio extensively in Maka. These people were able to rescue that lady from the hands of that man. So, like previous callers have said, politics aside, every other thing aside, but I think this particular group needs serious attention. I think this group needs logistics, they need all of the support that government can give them. Because we have people around the property here who is giving money and not doing anything at all. They are being supported. But why these people who are making frantic efforts?
Who can give the police aid and money?
Oh, they know my God. They know they give them money, they know how to give them money. So why can't we look in the direction of people who are making frantic efforts to let it that virus? So government needs to give that attention.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for what you continue to do for the people of Liberia.
okay. Thank you. You say the police agent eating money and ask you who can get the money. You say the records are there. Politicians and the records are there. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, and
Morning.
Yes, my brother, thank you. This is my Joe. I was because I was one from zero of because I was
Wow.
All right.
what happened to describe and never do? Let this government with bullshit and with what to do. Let us give people you go back all what people you go back. So out who are in same as they are in home, if you want to come up, just very for your thing for the castle. You can't launch in castle, they are in castle already for the castle, not to be going to launch. They are in castle. But people, I'm saying I thought that he is there, but some of them say, I can say that we are doing lower, mobile, lower, this thing with the street, and what you want to do, what I want to do. So it's taking, it's not to get to the yes. So what you know, what was it there, 15,000, 50,000,
Tokyo.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Don't hold the line. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
Morning.
Yeah, this is the morning of the TV. I'm calling from
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. You know, I've been following Kapao. I've been following Kapao for so many times. I'm going to be real. This group, this particular group, is doing extremely well for the stability of this country. So we are appealing to the government, we are appealing to the state government that let them found as an objective for those people. That people want to move people who are actually supposed to carry arms. We are carrying arms in this country. Those people need material that will be able to work. Let's put policy aside, let's put who is not know aside, and let it be able to help the people so people can be help to the community. People very happy people in the rural community. I follow their show every night. I follow them. Before we there to rescue people, let them come to their aid so that they can be able to work more than what they want now.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your participation.
Yes.
I think we just have
Just one more last caller.
yes.
You have it from your end, not from my end. Yeah, let's link up with the guys. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let's start out with the administration. Emmanuel, right?
Emmanuel Dumbo.
Emmanuel Dumbo, yes.
Yeah, I want to appreciate the True FM management to allow us come in the studio. But my last appeal to the national government, that they remember us by all costs. We are really in need of pickup, motorbike, gasoline, and scratch car. It's tough at night. It's tough, my brother. They remember us.
Okay.
All right. We want to say thanks, O'Neill and the True FM family. Maka Davis always monitor you throughout,
Thank you.
and we want to, appreciate everyone that have praised us, but it's not sufficient.
They
We
well.
need the support.
You're a national team. They
I
well.
always say that the rainy season is terrible. You will not find us, risking our agent life to go on the ring when you have a very bad road condition with motorbike. I think when the picker is there, I think you can put 10 to 15 men in there, and there will be a very good patrol. You will enjoy all the way you even enjoy us. Yes, I can tell you for free. We don't know what that motivation coming from, what our passion coming from. So sometimes on you, I pay my own way to go to the radio station every night. But if I don't go there, I feel very bad. I feel bad. So we got our contact number there in case you want to contact us. Is 0777 026 623.
0777
026
026
623.
62. I'm taking it down to just for
0886.
yeah, hold on. I'm taking it down for emergency too. Maybe people will be listening and say yes. I need a Kapawa guy's number. Midnight. Yeah. So emergency. Yeah. No man, you can't overload nothing in the country. Yeah, 0777 026 623. So I'm saving it as Kapawa.
Yeah, 0886.
Okay.
They want.
Yeah, that takes time. That's what I'm saying, oh.
Kapow OPS.
Kapow OPS. Well, that's how we're saving it. Kapow.
Then we not sleep. Then we not go to our own and also.
No, but I know now.
Yeah, that go to Kapow OPS.
0886
0886
889
661 661.
Okay.
Yeah. So those two numbers are also mobile money number.
Yeah, Orange Money.
Yeah, all mobile money number, but it's in Frederick Sando name.
Okay.
For
So-
now.
Yes, Andrew has been what a time already.
Yeah, we're out of time. So
Yes.
I want to say to national government, I want to say first of all, I want to say thank you to you, O'Neill, you and your team at Benin Scenes Communication here. We appreciate you guys for inviting us and giving us an opportunity to sit on the platform. Well, I want to say to our senators, Senator Darius DeLong, we want to see a light, as we see in this light in studio here.
Okay.
We want the light to shine on us and other senators because we're not really seeing that light, that advocacy.
You're in Babolu too?
Senator Amara Corner, we also
Okay.
want to see a light on us. We are in Babolu.
You're in Bombing too?
We are in bombing.
We are in bombing.
Call the senator name as I call in the county. No, let's start from Monserrado. So Monserrado, I play with the other senator every Saturday. Me and him woman together, right? Start Monserrado.
Okay.
Monserrado.
Monserrado, we want to say Senator Sir Joseph and Abraham Darius Dillon. We want their light to shine upon us.
The light should shine at night.
They shine on us in the night. And we want our light with pickup and motorbike and
Okay.
logistical support.
Bombing County.
Bombing County, we got
Ellis Tyler.
Ellis Tyler and Evan Melvin Snow.
Your man reached there too?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our men are there.
Our men are in bombing.
Babolo.
Babolu, we are in Babolu, but we don't have the contact of Amara Kone and the other senator.
Okay. Bodo Kane.
Bodo Kane.
Okay.
So, like in Magibi,
Magibi.
we got
Emmanuel Nukwe.
Nukwe
And okay.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Fallow.
Magid. We
Okay.
know we have been reaching out to him, but you know these people when you go to the houses, the security deny you to enter. You carry letters say they don't want you to enter. So
Grand Bastard.
Grand Bassa, Senator Yombi Kanga Lawrence, Otem, and
Basonga.
Meton Fide. We are not reached out to Meton Fide,
Okay.
but we're able to reach in the county at the time when Janjo was superintendent. We reached out to him and tried to do a connection, but it never materialized.
So to close all this thing, can you guys just do like I have said, do a general communication, send it around, and the media too will have to play out.
Yeah, obviously we'll do that. But before I leave the studio,
Mhm.
I want to appeal to the President of Republic of Liberia to recall, to reappoint Abi back to his position.
Abi Kroma.
Yes.
And
why you want AB back?
I want AB back to continue the good work he started to end it. It's not only AB, the team of officers. You know, the president is the father of the nation. T and Tony have issue. He can sit with these guys and put them together and recrap them and get them a second chance in a direction of operation. And I believe they can work together in the best interest of Liberia.
The day we come by here, we have to talk more about Jos.
So yeah, because we will go.
You hear get scratch card.
Yeah. One of the having the issue of Jos, the kind of substances.
Okay.
But it's unfortunate at the time. Anyway, we appreciate it, and we don't pray that only today you keep calling us when you want to hear from us. The leadership may not be me.
Also, you pushing us down.
Yeah, because we also want to say in the public airspace that we want to come back home.
You do Sunday from to Sunday?
Yeah.
Every day, no day
off.
No day off.
No day off. No day go free.
No day go free.
No day go free for us.
We said no day go free. We had to use it for that. So we want to come back home.
Can Senator Dillon walk with his cell phone at 10 p.m. maybe on Broad Street?
If Senator Dillon create the light on us, we can rest assured that he can walk.
Okay.
If he create that light,
that
light that he puts in the Senate, he put that light upon us, the Kapau team, we can rest assured him that he can walk at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on Broad Street. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Andrew Wiesel, Frederick, Emmanuel Drummond, Kapau Security Emergency Response Team. Closing us up on the last segment of the True Breakfast Show. It's been wonderful to have you breakfast since 7:30 this morning. I just got this alert. There's this huge quantity of drugs arrested in Grand Kidman County in the tune of 200,000 United States dollars. Yes, from the LDA team along the Liberia-Sierra Leone border. Thank you so much. We'll be back on tomorrow. Richard Lucene, Maka Davis. My name is Oni Roberts in the midst of all country friends. Have a blessed Wednesday. Bye-bye.